Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome to my channel. So I feel like I say this at the end of every single month, but I cannot believe that September's over and it's already October. It feels like it was just last Christmas and now we're only a couple of months away from Christmas. It's nuts how fast this year has gone by. While September was crazy busy for me in a lot of ways, it was nice because I was home the entire month. I had no trips this month, which I don't even remember the last time that I've gone a whole month without going anywhere, so that was really nice. And I think October will probably be about the same, so I'm looking forward to that. I didn't do any Can't Live With Them, Can't Live Without Them's for August because I just felt like the month went by so fast and I wasn't really using anything new. I was really using a lot of the same stuff, so I didn't feel like I had enough to come up with a favorites video. But today I have my September Can't Live With Them, Can't Live Without Them's. I still don't have a ton of stuff, but there are definitely some things that I wanted to talk about, so let's go ahead and get into that. First up, I feel like I have been using this non-stop for the last couple of months ever since I got it, and that is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I think this is probably one of my favorite foundations of all time. I know I've used it a lot in my videos in the last couple of months, and that is because it's just amazing. Not even as a drugstore foundation, just as any foundation, I think it stands up against higher end foundations. I just think it's amazing. The finish is so full coverage, it's so awesome, and I am just completely obsessed with this. Next up, I've got another product that I've been using non-stop. If you've watched any of my recent videos, you've heard me talk about this non-stop, and that's the LA Girl Mark My Eyes eyeliner. This is basically like a Sharpie on your eyes, and I love that. For being a drugstore brand, a really high pigmented eyeliner, and I love it. I think it looks good every single time. It creates a perfect wing. If you want a thinner line, you can do a thinner line. If you want a thicker line, you can do a thicker line. Really, whatever you want to do, this does it. This is amazing. I probably need to go ahead and pick up another one of these because I've been using it so much. I just absolutely love it. Next is another eyeliner that I have been absolutely loving lately, and that's the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This one is completely different than the Mark My Eyes. This is more of like a felt tip, little thinner one. I've been using this in place of my Kat Von D Trooper liner. I think this is totally comparable and it's way cheaper. And I think it does the exact same job, so I could not more highly recommend this. It's awesome. Okay, next I have another product that I feel like I've probably used this in all of my videos in at least the last month, and that is because it may be my favorite highlighter of all times. I just don't even know what I did before this highlighter. I want to use it every day. I want to use it in every single video. I honestly have shown self-control by not wearing it in every single video because trust me, I want to. And that is the Milani Summer Glow Instant Glow Powder. I think this is the most natural looking highlighter on the planet that I have found so far. It looks amazing on my skin tone, and I've also put it on everyone else that I've gotten anywhere near. It looked amazing on my sister. It looked amazing on my friend Jill. Like, I literally put this shit on everybody and it looks unbelievable. I feel like it just gives a really nice natural highlight, none of that alien glow. I'm not really into that. I'm not even a huge highlighter fan because I just don't like having, you know, big stripes on my cheeks. It's just not my thing. I know some people are really into that. It's just not really my thing. I like just, you know, a little subtle glow, and I think this is the best. I have a couple more of these instant glow powders by Milani, and I like them just fine, but this one is just different. It's just better. It's just amazing. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that you can count the amount of times that I've put lip gloss on less than one hand. But lately I have been expanding myself. I've been wearing lip gloss a little bit more, and that is because I discovered this Revlon Super Lustrous lip gloss. This is not a sticky tacky lip gloss. It really is just shine, and it is like my dream lip gloss. This is in the shade Supernatural, and I love putting this over nude lipsticks just to give it a little bit of shine. Here, I'll put some on it now. See, it just gives it that perfect amount of shine. But no stickiness whatsoever. I've never been a huge fan of lip gloss unless you're going somewhere where you're just going to be standing still and not eating anything, not drinking anything, because I've always felt like It just sort of gets all over anything that you come in contact with, which is just not conducive for me. But that has completely changed now that I have discovered this lip gloss, and I can't even, I mean, every time I say that, I can't believe that those words are coming out of my mouth because it seems so foreign to be so happy about lip gloss. Just crazy. Next, I want to talk about a book that I read and I loved in the month of September. I think I've talked about it before. I love reading. I'm usually reading a couple books at once. I have a pretty big library upstairs, and my goal is to have a library like Beauty and the Beast someday. That's my dream. This month I read the book City of Thieves by David Benioff, who is one of the writers of Game of Thrones. I think this book is a couple years old, but I just got around to reading it, and it's amazing. It's about his grandfather's experience during the Holocaust. It's not a super long read. It was only, I think, like 230 pages or so, and it's a really entertaining story, and it was just amazingly written, as you would expect, since Game of Thrones is obviously really well written. I just found it to be a really amazing book, and I highly recommend it. A TV show that I watched and absolutely loved this month was the Victoria miniseries from PBS. This also came out, I think, probably like 5 or 6 months ago. It's not new, but I had never gotten around to watching the whole thing, but I had been wanting to watch it because I knew that there was a Cavalier King Charles in it. That's the kind of dogs I have, and I'm obsessed with them. But anyway, the miniseries was unbelievable. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. I'm not sure exactly how historically accurate it is, but it was really well done, and it was a really interesting look at Queen Victoria. So I recommend watching that. It's on Amazon Prime. Okay, and finally I have the perfume that I've been wearing this month. I like to mix up my perfumes. I've had this one for years and years and years, but for some reason this month this seems to be my go-to, and that is the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle perfume. Ben got me this really nice big bottle for Christmas, I think last year, because this is one of my favorite perfumes. It just smells, oh, so good. It's just so fresh and so clean. It's a little fruity and florally, but it's not too overwhelming, and it's still just kind of light, and it's good for summertime. So that is what I have been wearing and spraying all over myself. Okay, and that does it for my September Can't Live With Them, Can't Live Without Them. As you could probably tell, I did not have any disappointing products this month. So that was kind of nice. Keep it positive. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.